Wow, so the Eagles just got some absolutely massive news ahead of their Super Bowl rematch with the Chiefs, and it's pretty amazing. As an update today revealed that a franchise legend and crucial defensive player is likely expected to make his return from injury in the Super Bowl in what is just an incredible story. So why could this give the Eagles a major boost? Also, the Birds got a surprising injury development on DeVonta Smith ahead of the big game, while Saquon Barkley seems to believe that Jalen Carter is going to be super important to the Eagles' Super Bowl chances, and overall, it just seems like the Eagles are fired up for their Super Bowl rematch with the Chiefs. So we're going to talk about that and all the other latest Eagles news starting right now. Hey guys, welcome to the Philly Fan 21 channel. If you're new, I'm Evan and I cover all things Philadelphia Eagles. And we are getting closer and closer to the Eagles and Chiefs Super Bowl rematch, and not only do the Birds obviously have a chance to get some revenge on KC for what happened last time around, but they also have the chance to save the NFL world again from something that seemingly nobody wants to see. As of course, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have become a dynasty, and a win here in Super Bowl 59 would make them the first team in NFL history to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. And like I said, really nobody wants to see that, so it's up to the Eagles to put a stop to it. And Philly actually was able to prevent a three-peat once before, as the Birds' Super Bowl 52 win over the Patriots stopped Tom Brady and New England from becoming the first team ever to go back-to-back-to-back. So hopefully they can save the NFL once again, because as I said, I don't think anybody besides Chiefs fans wants to see a three-peat. I mean, even 49ers wideout Deebo Samuel, who has had well-documented beef with the Eagles over the past couple of seasons, is rooting for Philly and against KC in this one, as he said this on the latest episode of his podcast.
The Chiefs and the Eagles, I got love-hate for both. But, I got all love for my brother, AJ Brown over there, so I definitely want to see him win. I definitely don't want to see Mahomes get the third one. So yeah, I'm rocking with AJ and Saquon with this one for sure.
You know what? I still don't like Deebo, but I'd be lying if I didn't respect him just a little bit more after he said that. And honestly, it only makes sense, right? Because he does have a friendship with AJ Brown, and the Chiefs beat him twice in the big game, so of course he's going to root for Philly in this one. However, one guy whose rooting interest Eagles fans probably care a little bit more about is Jason Kelce. Because with his former team set to face his brother in the big game, you could honestly understand why it seems that he might be a little bit torn on who to root for.
Obviously, you're my brother. I always root for my brother. That's the reality of it. All right. Even though I'm decked out in Eagles gear, I'm always going to root for Travis. But what? Yeah, but there's a lot of people in the Philadelphia organization, whether it's players, coaches, people in the building, that feel like extended family to me, especially my former lineman. Like Lane Johnson feels like a brother in a lot of ways. And I'm rooting for those guys too. I'm rooting for Philadelphia, and I'm rooting for Travis Kelce. That's the reality of it. No matter what, on game day, I'm going to be happy for one of those sides, and I'm going to be sad for the other side.
Yeah, I was about to say, it'd be mixed emotions, man.
I still feel like I am a Philadelphia Eagle and that I'm a part of all of these people that root and cheer on our team. I would be lying if I said I don't want the Eagles to win. You know what I mean? I want them to, but I also want Travis Kelce to win. So that's a long-winded way of saying I just want to see a good football game, and whoever wins, I'm going to be happy for that guy.
You know what? As somebody with a brother, I can completely 100% understand that. But at the same time, Jason Kelce is still forever an Eagle, and I think you can definitely tell that he really does want to see the Birds win. I mean, he was obviously a part of that team that lost to the Chiefs 2 seasons ago, so as much as I'm sure that he would be bummed out for his brother, you can't tell me that he wouldn't absolutely love to see all the guys that he went through that loss with get their revenge and beat the Chiefs this time around. And he even said on WIP this morning that he is rooting for a lot of the guys on the Eagles that haven't won a Super Bowl yet to get their first one. And again, you know those guys are motivated too. And specifically the ones that were here 2 years ago for the loss, I'm sure are eager to get their get back. I mean, yesterday I talked about what Jordan Mailata had said on WIP radio, where he literally had admitted that playing the Chiefs again was a little bit of extra added motivation because of what had happened last time. And then if you'll remember back to before the 2023 season, you had Nick Sirianni showing the team the Chiefs Super Bowl confetti as part of a team meeting to motivate them. And then you also have Jalen Hurts, who had this photo of him walking through the Chiefs confetti as his lock screen on his phone. So again, there is no doubt that the guys are going to be fired up for this one. Speaking of which, the latest episode of Eagles Unscripted just dropped, and in it was a video of safety CJ Gardner Johnson giving a speech days ahead of the NFC Championship that is sure to get anybody fired up.
Hey, come here real quick. Hey, listen. I know I talk a lot. Hey, listen. I know I talk a lot of shit. But listen, though, this moment right here, bro, ain't for everybody, bro. You gotta be grown-ass men to go out there and fight with your brothers, bro. For the ones that were here 2 years ago, bro, y'all know how this shit gonna be, bro. For the ones that just got here, bro, Get ready, bro. This gonna go down, bro.
They go up.
All that moral victory, bro, that's the window now, bro. We compete for a championship. I talk a lot of because I know I trust my brothers to back me up. I'm gonna back that with y'all. Let's go out there and do this, bro. Eagles on 3, 1, 2, 3. Eagles.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, as Eagle Al put it on Twitter, the Eagles were simply not losing to the Commanders after that speech. Because, man, that was amazing, and I really think what Chauncey said just shows you the togetherness of this team and the trust that they have in each other. Like, it truly is special. And again, that speech was freaking awesome. Like, look at Jalen Carter's face here the second Chauncey mentioned competing for a championship. I mean, you can just tell, like, he's fired up and ready to go. But now, real quick, I want to take a minute to talk about the sponsor of today's video, MyBookie. The conference championships are officially over, and with Super Bowl 59 between the Eagles and Chiefs on the way, MyBookie allows you to get in on all the action, as whether you want to bet on the straight-up outcome of the game, the spread, the point total, or the over-under on player stats, along with a variety of other things, MyBookie really does have something for everybody. Plus, you can take advantage of their risk-free Thursdays, as utilizing this offer, if you place a bet that doesn't hit, then they'll refund you your deposit up to a certain amount. In addition, MyBookie also offers a variety of games on their online casino that you can win big with, plus they offer a variety of other unique opportunities as well. And if you sign up today using my promo code PhillyFan, you'll receive an extra 50% bonus on your first deposit up to $1,000 along with a $10 casino chip. But most importantly, guys, please, please, please gamble responsibly. And if you do have a gambling problem, then please seek help and call 1-800-GAMBLER. And again, thank you to MyBookie for sponsoring today's video. Now, getting back to Jalen Carter specifically, we actually did just kind of get to see a full circle moment regarding him and Saquon Barkley recently, as Anthony DeBona pointed out on Twitter that the last time the Birds were down in New Orleans, the two shared this moment pre-game.
JC, why not today, bro? Make you a mark, dog. I'm telling you, bro. I played against you. You that mother, bro. They're scared of you, bro. They are scared of you.
And then fast forward to the Birds NFC Championship victory over the Commanders, and Barkley reminded Carter once again just how important he is, as the Birds will now prepare to fly down to New Orleans once again, this time to play in the Super Bowl.
Hey, man. I'll take all of us, especially
Shout out to Anthony DeBona once again for bringing this to light. And again, in regards to Jalen Carter, we obviously know how good he is and how important he's going to be for the Eagles if they want to win this game and become Super Bowl champions. I mean, Saquon and all Philly fans know that he's just such a dominant presence on the interior of the Eagles D-line, both in the run and pass game, and we have seen him make a massive impact on the outcome of games before. I mean, just go back a couple of games ago to the divisional round against the Rams, where JC pretty much won the Birds of the game at the end there with that crucial sack on 3rd down and then the pressure to force an errant pass on 4th down. So he definitely has a chance to make a similar impact in this Super Bowl against one of the greatest QBs of all time in Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you remember, one of the reasons that the Eagles lost that game 2 years ago was because the pass rush didn't really have any effect on it whatsoever with just how slippery the field was. So again, hopefully it's a different story this time around, and Jalen Carter and the Eagles defensive line can have a dominant day. And speaking of the Eagles D-line, it seems that they're about to get a major boost for the Super Bowl, as we just got some breaking news today signaling that a crucial piece of the defense and franchise legend could in fact make his return in the big game. So we're going to dive into that in just a minute, but real quick, I do want to ask that if you haven't done so already, then please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any other Eagles coverage just like this leading into the Super Bowl and moving forward after that. And also, while you're at it, make sure you drop a like to show some support, because it really does help me out a ton. Let's see if we can get to 600 likes today. But now, as I was saying, after months of anticipation, we just finally got the news that all Eagles fans have been waiting for, as ever since suffering what was thought to be a season-ending tricep injury back in November, Brandon Graham publicly held out hope that if the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl, he believed that he would have the chance to come back and play. And today, that hope may have just become a reality, as the Eagles announced that they have officially opened the practice window for Brandon Graham, giving him the chance to suit up one last time and end his career off the right way with a Super Bowl victory. And man, what else can I say besides what a story? I mean, we were all heartbroken when we found out that BG was going to miss the rest of the season, because obviously the guy's a Philly legend and he had very publicly said that this was going to be his final season. So the fact that he now has the chance to return from a 6-month injury in just 2.5 months to play what will likely be his final game in the Super Bowl is just so uplifting. And that's not even mentioning the fact that getting him back, assuming that the injury doesn't hold him back too much, will provide a massive boost for the Eagles D-line and defense, both from a production standpoint, as BG was playing really, really well before he went out, but also from a morale standpoint, as BG is one of the biggest leaders on this team and everybody loves him, so getting him back out there is going to be an emotional boost, and it's only going to bring more energy to a unit that already plays with a ton of it. And overall, if he does in fact return, it's just going to be awesome to see BG back out there, probably for the final time. So if you haven't already, go get your 55 Legend tees now on my official merch shop. And because of this news, I'm now offering 20% off when you use promo code BG55. So click the link down in the description to go there, or also you can click this card on the screen, or go to the store tab on my YouTube channel so you don't miss out. And again, hopefully we can send BG out the right way by winning it all. Now that said, we still have to see how things go in practice for BG, starting with today, and even if he does return, I wouldn't expect him to play very many snaps just because he hasn't played for a long time, but we'll obviously just have to wait and see. And same goes for some of the other injuries that the Eagles are dealing with to guys like Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson, and on top of that, DeVonta Smith is also surprisingly dealing with an injury of his own, as he popped up on the Birds' first injury report of the week with a hamstring issue. Now I wouldn't sound the alarms just yet, as we are still a ways away from the Super Bowl, so at this point, I'm still definitely expecting Smitty to play, especially since it is the Super Bowl, so I just can't see him missing it. But hamstring is one of those injuries that can kind of be tricky at times, so I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on that, as well as BG's injury status and just all the other news leading into the Eagles Super Bowl rematch with the Chiefs. So again, if you don't want to miss any of that, then make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, and also drop a like down below as well to show some support, because it really does help me out a ton, guys. It takes 2 seconds and it's completely free. Again, let's see if we can get to 600 likes today. And also leave a comment down below just regarding anything that I talked about in this video, and if you are interested, check out my bookie using the link down in my description. And also, again, make sure you get your 55 Legend tee on my merch shop. Again, right now it's 20% off using promo code BG55, so don't miss out on that. And also, if you want to watch another Eagles video, you can check this one out right here. And now with all that being said, that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.